I've been up for like an hour and a half is why I've been up. I'm drinking my first collagen coffee right now. Hopefully this video isn't crooked. Like, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the stupid camera today. And of course I need to pay attention to the road and not the camera. So I do know it's cutting my head off. But yeah, I don't normally buy meat at Food Lion, but they were pretty well sold out yesterday anyways. So there's a lot of cops everywhere. And they shut off the road. Hopefully they didn't have a shooting or something. They shut off the road that my daughter's boyfriend lives on. So, yeah, it's a bad area right there. Like, they have shootings and drug deals and all kind of crap there all the time. It's so weird in North Carolina. You have a big, giant mansion-like home, literally, and then a shack next door. Let me see if I can roll these windows up a little. Sounds like a roaring volcano, wind tunnel, whatever you want to call it. Maybe there's a fire, but they usually don't close down a road for a fire with police officers. So, I don't know. So we are headed to the meat market because we need to get some meat. I'm going to get me some chicken breasts. I'm going to get my parents some hamburger meat and steak. Maybe I'll get me a steak. I don't know what is causing all this water retention. Like, you can see it. Like crazy. Maybe it's because I haven't been able to go to the bathroom properly. I don't know. So, I'm never giving up. Even though my diet has been pretty much stalled. And no matter how many carbs I seem to cut down, the numbers don't want to move. And yes, everyone says, well, the scale lies. Yeah, the scale lies. However, it also should move when you still have lots of weight left. Like, sooner or later, it should start moving. So that's why I'm not giving up. And I don't know why I go through all these weird cycles of gaining a bunch of fluid, like 20 pounds in a week. Then all of a sudden, it goes away again, but I can't seem to lower my numbers. And no, I haven't been to the gym. My parents prefer me not to go. And because of my daughter's immune system and my parents, I'm listening to them because I would feel horrible if I was to contract it somehow and bring it home to them. It's also why I don't get to go to the movies right now, and I'm not going to Costco or Sam's or anywhere. I'm just basically staying in this little circle right here around our house only. So, like, if it was just me, like, I never cared about the swine flu or any other things. I was like, whatever, I'm not going to get it. But since it's all of them, I have to be more concerned if I get it or not. And with whatever's going on in my body, even the doctor is not too sure. But it was too early to do any tests. I can go on the 19th and get tests done. Because something funky is going on. I'm having a lot of issues, so we just gotta see what it is. They thought the metformin would fix it. Of course, I didn't give it very long. I only gave it a week. But like I told her yesterday, that I couldn't give it another day because I can't live a life of throwing up and being nauseous 24/7. Like, literally, that whole week I couldn't go anywhere or do anything because I was nauseous all the time. I mean, I'd rather just be stuck at 190 for the rest of my life than take metformin that's going to make me throw up all the time. And yes, crazy, and they're saying, why would you be stuck? If you do perfect keto, there should be no reason you'd be stuck. You should be able to drop your weight with no problem. You're right, if you don't suffer from severe polycystic ovary syndrome and a bunch of other things. So look at beautiful Michelle Catherine. Kat on her channel. She does keto. She works her little butt off, like insane amounts. She plays sports. She goes fishing. She does all kind of stuff. She has Hashimoto and a whole list of other stuff. And she's done keto for years. And it doesn't want to move anymore for her either. Does she give up? Does she stop smiling? No, she just keeps continuing on her way. And she's happy. And she doesn't even do weigh-ins on her channel. And she is absolutely sweet and beautiful inside and out. Sometimes certain people just can't get past a certain number. I'm hoping not to be one of those people. I'm hoping the more work I put into it, the easier it will get. I've been watching a lot of videos. I'm going to continue to watch a lot of videos. I'm going back over old research I did when I first started keto to see if there's something hidden in there. If I can find other people. I found a bunch of people that have these kind of issues, and a lot of them did more of a vegetable, like cauliflower, broccoli type base diet with spinach and stuff, and they did way less fats. And they did, I think, beef and not chicken, but they barely did the beef. Like, it was more, they concentrated on vegetables and eggs and butter and heavy creams. And vegetables made me so sick. I am debating on making a tiny salad today and seeing what happens, because I'm going to be completely honest, I am not the person who wants to be keto. I'm the person who loves salads, and that's all I've been craving for months and months and months, and the cravings are getting so bad. I just want a salad. And I'm not talking about all the bad stuff on a salad, like tons of salad dressings you see people put on it, or all this other stuff. I just want a normal salad. Some iceberg lettuce, a little cucumber, 2 tablespoons of ranch, or no dressing right now. Like, I really miss salads. Isn't that ridiculous, the things you miss? So when I was 368 pounds, I was a salad girl. Not joking. Everyone knew whatever restaurant I went to, other than Mexican, I was going to order a salad and nothing else. That's always what I did, was get salads. I thought they were crazy healthy. Come to find out, my buffalo salad from Chili's not only was full of like 4,000 something calories, it was also full of tons of carbs. I knew it had some because it had some breading on the things, but I had no clue how many carbs it had. Wendy's salads has, believe it or not, a lot of carbs. I just never realized that a salad could be so loaded with carbs. So I learned how to eat them a different way. But I love salad. Like, I would love to go to Subway's right now and get me a BMT, fill with all the yummy stuff, and then throw out the breading. The reason I do that is because, believe it or not, you get plenty, as long as you ask for extra lettuce and stuff on your sub. You get plenty of vegetables doing it that way, and you get the meat. And I also order double meat. But if you get a salad, you get tons and tons of vegetables, which will put you over your carb count. But you don't get that much meat. So I just take it home and throw it in a bowl and chop it up myself. Then I have all my meats and the right amount of lettuce and olives and stuff. But we're on my nice little drive. It's kind of sunny. I usually have my sunglasses on, but I was trying to not wear them for the camera. You can really see the water gain right here. Like, this is insane. Like, I cannot believe how much. And in my eyelid and on my lungs, let me tell you. And I've been taking, like, so far I don't see very many signs, like any bad signs other than the water gain, about stopping, well, not stopping, but lowering my heart meds down. And I did get a question that the doctor recommended, or am I just doing it myself? So this is how it goes. When I met Dr. Eric Westman, he told me that they're taught how to put people on medication. They're not taught how to take people off medication or how to lower them down. Usually how to raise them and give them more meds. So he told me, well, at least with metformin, just go cold turkey and stay off of them. I discussed this with my heart doctor on the heart meds, and because at that time my blood pressure was so low, because I was on the heart med for my heart condition and on a blood pressure pill. And he's like, well, until your goal weight, you're not coming off the blood pressure pill. But he did agree to lower it. And then he said, don't take the first dose until your blood pressure raises. Well, that was a year ago, and I've never taken that first dose. It never raised. So I just stopped it cold turkey that day. Now, this other one I take for heart palpitations and to control my heartbeat. When I first started years ago, I was on 1 milligram, and then I got to the highest dose of milligrams. So over the past year, I have been cutting my pills in half, and then I go see him every 3 to 6 months, and then my tests come back fine, and then I inform him that I've cut them in half and been living the last 3 months or 6 on half the dose. And then he lowers them again, because he's like, okay. And the last time he did it, it was 10 milligrams. And he says if I get my goal weight, there could be a possibility I could get to 1 milligram. Or if they could control my heart enough, maybe I could get off of it. However, it's very rare. It literally says on the pill thing that people die of heart attacks when they go off of it. It's very rare to actually ever get to go off of it. So, I've cut it down again. So I'm at 5 milligrams. I stayed on the 10 for a long time though. Because I was working my nerve up to lowering it again. I think I stayed on it for 6 months. That's longer than usual. And I relowered it. I thought on the first, come to find out, I had old 20s. And I had cut them in half. And thank God I cut them in half, or I would have been doubling my doses. So I didn't come down until this past week. So I'm on my first week of them being 5s. I think it's why I have so much water issues right now. But that's what happens when you lower them. Your heart's gotta have a little bit of time to learn how to pump fluid off and beat correctly with lower amounts in there. It's completely normal. I just totally forgot because it's been 6 months and I never had this much fluid from it. But we're still doing good, and we're still staying on track, and we're going with it because I go see him May 1st, and I want him to be able to lower me down to a 5, which I will continue for a month or so, and then I will cut it to 2. And then hopefully it'll be like 2.5. And then hopefully one day I could go to 1 or 0. Why does it matter? Because this medication is not paid by other insurance. I cannot get a job because of this medication, because I have to be on it. This medication is also $1,000 a month. So, if I could go off of it, a lot of new doors could open, because I won't have to rely on the type of insurance I have. I won't have to rely on, where I work because of insurance and medication. I could change things up drastically. So, yeah, I know. Y'all are probably like, this ain't keto. Yes, I have a keto channel, but guess what? Weight loss is about your whole life, okay? It's about medications. It's about stress. It's about going to the bathroom. It's about your sleep. It's about if your friend just pissed you off, or if you have no friends and you're lonely. Believe it or not, all that affects you. Because some of us are stress eaters. Some of us get depression. And do you know you gain weight with depression even without eating? Because it changes your chemistry in your body. That was something I learned. So yeah, trying to focus on driving and trying not to look at how much water I gained in this video. So I know it'll all be off fast, but it's driving my lungs crazy. I think that's what's bothering me the most about the water weight, and it's making my eyes swell really bad. But that could also be stupid pollen, because it's North Carolina pollen time. Alright, so I know I said I wasn't going to talk too much about the coronavirus. But this is stupid. All these states have decided to shut down schools, some permanently until next year. And some of these states only have one case or no cases. North Carolina decided not to. And this is their reasoning, and this is why I'm bringing it up, because I want to show you how stupid our politicians, or whatever you want to call them, health advisors in North Carolina is. This is the most ignorant, stupidest, retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. So, 40% of kids in North Carolina are babysit by their grandparents. So therefore, they think if the kids are in school, the grandparents won't be exposed as much to it because the kids won't be at their house. Guess what? When the kids get off the school bus, where do they go? To their grandparents. So they have been exposed to things all day long, and they bring it home to their grandparents instead of just staying home with grandparents 24/7, and none of them leaving the house, and none of them bringing anything home. Instead, let's send them to school and then expose their grandparents, because your theory that they're babysit by their grandparents and that's why they should be in school, who do you think has them after school? That's the part I just... Look, I have a learning disability. I didn't make it too far in school, actually, because of my learning disability. But even I'm smart enough to know that is the dumbest logic I have ever heard in my life. Because those kids are coming home to their grandparents. And in North Carolina, yes, most families live together. Most kids live with their grandparents. It's just how it is. North Carolina's a very poor state. Oh my goodness, I wish I could turn this camera on. There's a dog in a truck in front of me, and it is bigger than the bed of the truck. It looks like a horse. Wow. Sorry, change the subject. But that was crazy. It's a big doggy. So, anyways, but that just whole theory is because you don't want to expose the grandparents. Well, if you're sending them home to the grandparents after school, you are exposing them if they get exposed in school. Because even if the kids don't get that sick from it, they could be carriers. Then you have kids like mine. My kid, if she gets it, she's in trouble. Like, bronchitis each year almost kills her. My baby girl has been sick since December, so I am freaked out more than the average person. Also, if they come out with a vaccination, she will not be able to have it because she can never have any vaccinations because she is allergic to a compound that the CDC says is in all shots, period. It is a delivery system compound. So, hold on. There's a car deciding to be in front of me. People don't know how to drive in this parking lot. You're not supposed to go out that way. That is the coming in way. And they look at me like I need to move. I did. I moved. I didn't throw a fit, but technically they were going the wrong way. I will show y'all what I buy. My hair is looking crazy. It's getting really pink now. That red is really coming out, but I think I'm going to dye it again soon. The truth is, I was trying to get below into the 180s because I said that's when I could go get my hair blonde again. At least the roots, because I really like all these crazy colors, but I want the roots blonde and not brown. But that didn't happen. So, I'm shutting up. Me and Mickey is going inside. Gonna buy some meat. Even though I've gone up on the scale drastically since last year, believe it or not, I weigh about 20 pounds more than I did this time last year. This was very tight on me last year. So yes, I get it. The scale does lie. But you can see, remember, this was a very tight, yeah, you can see the swelling. So this is my channel. This is where you get to see my personality. And this is where you get to see me show you when something's going on. And I can't tell you why this happens. My channel is just to say, even if this crazy stuff happens to you, it's okay. Just keep ketoing on. Keep trying. Don't give up. Sooner or later, there's going to be a dam that finally busts and you're going to be fine. That's just how I look at it. Alright, so I just got back from the meat market, dropped off the food. I didn't get a chance to record it because I left out at my mom's house right now. I'll tell you what I bought and maybe if later I can do it. Okay, I got 2 ribeyes, 1 porterhouse. Remember, this is for a family of 4. I got 2 packs of fresh wings to cook and a pack of chicken strips and 3 packs of sirloin ground beef. That equals about 5 pounds out of those 3 packs. Now, I need eggs and some other stuff. So we're about to go to Sam's like a crazy person because I've been told it's crazy. So yeah, I need to go get at least 4 or 5 cartons of eggs because this girl is going on an egg fast. Yeah, that's not all for me either. 2 is for my mom. But I plan on doing an egg fast for 3 to 5 days next week. Yes, I will be having a tablespoon of the coconut flour. However, I will not be putting all the sweeteners or any syrups or anything like that in them. It'll mostly just be cinnamon. So that's what I'm doing this week, starting Monday. So we're off to go find some eggs. Welcome to Sam's Warehouse. Every aisle is like this. Usually this would be paper towels, toilet paper, all that kind of stuff. They're not going to be getting any more in, they said, as well. So, you know me, no chemicals. But look, we have a limit because it really does work. Usually this area is packed with breads. As you can see from the other side, even the rolls are gone. People's even buying up the beer and stuff. So, yeah, I guess the coronavirus is gonna drink some, yeah. Good thing I went to the meat market. This is Sam's Warehouse. And this is it. This is all the beef, all the pork, all the chicken. It's all gone. You have a few really expensive cuts right there. And that's it. Like I said, all the chicken, all the fish. Let's hope power don't go out or people's gonna be really screwed. Okay, so I can only use the organic cage-free brown eggs and nowhere has it. So I guess I'm not doing an egg fast and I don't know what I'm eating for the next whatever. The lines in there was completely insane. I am so glad they have the app where you scan and go. So as I was walking around the store, I was scanning and I paid for it and walked out the door. Because the lines are crazy. And there's really no food left in there. Or cleaning supplies, or baby diapers, or baby wipes. Even the vinegar has a limit of how many you can buy, like you saw. Even the toothbrushes and toothpaste and allergy meds, like everything, you can only buy 2 of. I went ahead and got 2 containers of the allergy meds because that's what I normally buy when I come here anyways, because it lasts me and my daughter a couple months and I don't have to restock it and it's time for some more. So I went ahead and grabbed the 2 packs. Toothpaste and toothbrushes because it's time for new ones. It's insane in there. Like really bad. And I get it too. A lot of our meat, especially beef, comes from Jersey. And if they start shutting down transporting stuff from one state to another, especially New Jersey, New York area, there's not going to be any. And most of our fruits and vegetables all come from Mexico. So I don't know, but I'm very upset about my eggs. Y'all know I eat a lot of eggs. I have a little bit left, and I can't eat white eggs, and I can't eat other brands of brown eggs. I have reactions to them. I've only found 2 I haven't, and they're both sold out. And most of the meat is sold out, and if they don't get more in anytime soon, my keto diet's about to get a little crazy. This is the kitty. We have tons of cats that are strays and comes around, but this one belongs to somebody. But she keeps coming around and she's so adorable and I can hold her. But of course my kid has to stay away from her because she's allergic. Kitty! Kitty, I know you're watching the other cats. Our cats do not like her. They're over there. And they're not ones that let you near them. They just want to be fed every day and will tell you to feed them. But they don't like her and they want her to go away. Another video. Kitty. Oh, Kitty, you're so pretty. Hi. Kitty. Hey, I know I ranted a little bit ago about the schools still being open and blah, 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 but our governor just signed the papers less than 3 minutes ago that all North Carolina public schools must shut down for at least 2 weeks or more. So, we'll see how long I'm stuck with my kid. Or more like my parents, because she lives in my parents' house because she never wants to come home with mommy. Alright, so I just got home. I've eaten some wings today. 2 collagen coffees. I think that's it. I'm exhausted. Food Lion was insane. Like, there's nothing left. Even the soda. Like, chips, pastas, the stuff we aren't supposed to have. No canned meats, no tunas, no sardines, nothing. No fresh meats, no vegetables. So I'm glad I got the little bit I got, but it's not enough to last 2 weeks. And the grocery stores here are telling me they have no clue when and if they'll be getting a shipment anytime soon. Everything's supposedly shutting down for 2 weeks, so we will see and keep an eye out. So, hopefully I can stay keto. So, tomorrow starts the first day of me not leaving the house. Since they canceled school and I talked to my parents, we all decided that me going out and maybe catching it and bringing it back to them is not a good idea or say. So, for the next 2 weeks, I got hair in my mouth. And yes, I've washed my hands. The next 2 weeks, my house is going to become very spotless. All my laundry is going to be done. Talk about spring cleaning, that's for sure. And maybe I'll even stay on the outside and start getting ready for a chicken coop. Because after this and me not being able to find eggs, everyone agrees, including my mom, that a chicken coop would be a great idea for future issues like this. So, hopefully everyone stays safe, you have plenty to eat, and I'm going to do videos daily on how I'm surviving the stay at home for 2 weeks and living off the food that I have here. I'm hoping this water weight will get off me. I was really wanting to do an egg fast, but I got a lot of dirty keto crap. Because I'm going to have to eat a lot of Spam if I want to stay keto. When I went out to the meat market, I only got enough meat for all of us for a few days. They have plenty of other foods that they can eat for a while, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't realize the stores were going to sell out of everything. I might need to go back and just see and hope that they have some more hamburger meat tomorrow, because that can go in the freezer. I do think there's some frozen hamburgers. My parents and daughter, they have tons of food. Okay, they have corn dogs, they have White Castles, they have frozen smoothies, like pizzas. They have a lot, but it's all carbs, all of it. I'm allergic to the canned tunas. I'm allergic to the stupid sardines. The only canned food I can eat is the Spam. Weird, right? Because it's so processed and so bad, but I have no issues with Spam. Other than it does cause me to gain water weight, but I'm not allergic. So I did grab some olives. I managed to get 2 cans of olives because they were all sold out too. People were fighting over olives. To me, that's a little crazy. So we're sitting in my bedroom right now, having this little weird chit chat about all this craziness. So I'm going to try my best to stay keto the whole time. I will report to y'all daily what I'm eating and doing. So yeah, my house is going to get crazy clean, like I said, like insane. I usually do spring clean in a couple of weeks, but I guess I'm doing it early. Hopefully it stays nice and warm, and I will do yard work too, because I can't get to the gym. We have a lot of land, so we're good. I think we have enough cat food for 2 weeks. I'm going to have to look and see. I tried to get chicken broth because I use it a lot because of my nausea. Nowhere had any. But I do have some bouillon cubes I'm going to try. So, yeah. What are y'all going to do if you're stuck at home? Like, what's your plan? Because a lot of people's going to be stuck at home, at least here. And my internet keeps going out, funny. Even on my phone, my internet wasn't working anywhere I was today. So hopefully the internet doesn't go down. And if it does, it'll make me wonder why. And conspiracy theories will enter my head. Because everything's shutting down. The internet's going bye-bye. Like, Have you noticed if you go on YouTube and other things, some of those coronavirus videos of China and stuff, you can't find anymore? I've noticed a lot of stuff has come down. And they weren't fake news. But people are claiming they came down because they were. But they weren't. So, anyways. My daughter's upset because they canceled spring break now. So, she's all mad at me. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. So, just let me know what your plans are. Did you go out and buy anything? Are your state on shutdown? Like, what's going on? You can't do anything of 100 or more people gathering, so there's no movie theaters to go to right now here. They ain't shut churches down. So, yeah. What do you think about it? Do you think it's all crazy? Do you think people is overreacting? Do you think it's a good idea? I think it's going to have a lot of repercussions, whether it's a good idea or not. I think people don't realize just what it's about to do to our economy and everything else. I think it's going to get weird. Very weird.